What's up, everybody? It's your girl Cece with Where It Begins Magazine, and I got my co-host Theo on the line. Hey, Theo, how are you today?
Hey, I'm good as always, CC. What about you?
I'm good. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, man. Listen, we coming to you guys with a Thursday edition simply because we got legends in the building. Why else?
Yes, we do. I can't wait to do this interview, but I'm gonna go ahead and let them introduce themselves, who they are, what they do, where they from.
What's up? What's up? This is Alan McNeil from Troop out here in LA. What's happening with you?
I'm Stephen Russell Hartz. I'm also from Troop. How's everybody doing?
Hey,
we're doing good.
We are good. We appreciate you, gentlemen, for taking time out your busy schedule. Obviously, man, you guys aren't privy to what happened in the pre-show, man. They came in with all types of crazy energy. Steve came in bumping, man. We all smiles over here, for real.
That's good.
Yes. And I just want to say, I appreciate y'all being here. My favorite song is All I Do Is Think of You. And like I told y'all before, I'm still doing my dances and I do my lip sync all day.
Well,
let me ask you this before CC gets into our questions, man. How often do people walk up to you guys somewhere when you are out and just start singing that song?
All the time. If they recognize who we are, if anybody ever recognizes me, they're gonna sing one of those records, man.
Yeah.
And that's definitely the go-to song, you know. So yeah, I've been a few places and all I do is think of you. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. We gotta do it like this.
CC been watching the videos practicing, fellas. She's been practicing.
I tell you that's my song. But I want to know what's going on with y'all. What's next? What's been happening? Fill us in.
Well, we've been on the road. We've been doing a lot of touring for the past year and a half, 2 years. We've been doing a lot of touring. We released a few compilations with new music on it, but because we've been traveling so much, we haven't just focused on promoting any one song in particular. Plus, we unfortunately we lost a group member, Reggie. So we've just been dealing with that and just gearing up to do a new album. But we have released, Troop the Slow Songs, Troop Deeper Revisited, The Baby Makers. We got several compilations with new music on them that are available right now. And me and Alan, we redid Lady in My Life, Michael Jackson's wonderful record. And we also released that as well.
Yeah,
so we've been working.
We got some solo stuff out there too. You know, Steve, a few solo records out there. I got a couple out there. Last year I did Quarantine. Went real well. Top 9 soul albums in the United States iTunes. So we've been touring and still putting in work.
Okay, all right. So right now, what do you think is missing in today's music? You know, because it's not like it used to be.
Love.
Say it again.
Yes.
Well,
content.
Yeah, what happened to it? You know, I mean, it's still out there, but I agree with you, Steve. The love and the passion seems to be missing. But I like what Chris Brown is doing. You know, I like what some of the old school cats. You know, Usher still out nice records. You know. But yeah, it's the ideas and the seem to have gone too street.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like R&B is chasing the streets, it's chasing hip hop, I would say. You know, rather than and when I say this, I'm not ignoring Lucky Day and Jasmine Sullivan. You know, I'm not doing that because I love them and I love her, you know, people that are SZA, people who really are doing this today's version of R&B is fine. I love it. But music has always been a medicine for us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that needs to come back around. We need to keep the God value in the music around, you know.
Totally agree.
I totally agree too. I totally agree.
So
But
let me.
what can we expect? Can we expect a book? Can we expect
Yeah.
what can we expect from y'all? Look, I'm a bookworm, so I'm excited if y'all gonna have one. I want to read it.
I'm finishing my manuscript right now for my autobiography. That's gonna be done by next summer.
That's awesome.
I have a couple films out. We did a documentary called Tales of a Boy Band, a 5-episode series about our life together. That's streaming on Tubi. And I also have an 8-episode series called Day Ones that's on Tubi as well. And Alan McNeil's got music in it and all that stuff. So we just been working, man.
Okay.
I'll check it out.
So,
go ahead, Theo.
All right. So let me ask, guys, and just give you a key, right? I love the origin stories. I love to see how some of the legends came together, you know, before you guys were actually legends. So how did Troop actually come together and form?
Go for it, Steve.
Well, it started in Pasadena, California, 1984.
Okay.
Rodney and Reggie, they went on a TV show called Putting on the Hits, a lip sync show, and they won first place. And they went on to compete further for another grand prize or something. And a producer saw the show and wanted to know if they were a real singing group. And I had known Rodney, you know, since junior high. So he knew I was a singer and dancer and stuff like that. So once that producer contacted them, Rodney came to me and asked me, did I want to be in the group? And shortly thereafter, I met Alan, and I brought Alan. He got in the group, and John, I knew John from the Boys Club as a kid, and he saw that we was in the group, and John came. So that's how it started, you know. And we all had the same goal. We all wanted to be in the same position energetically, and that changed our lives. You know, we all rehearsed every day. We couldn't have girls at rehearsals. Rodney's mother was the manager. She was the Joe Jackson. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jean. She's the one that, if it wasn't for her, there would be no Troop. You know, she was the one that organized Five of a Kind and made sure that we were rehearsing and on point. And it led to us getting a record deal. A couple years later, we got a record deal with Atlantic Records by way of Platinum Gold Productions, and the rest was history. Gerald Levert came in, Chucky Booker came in, and it was over.
Good stuff. So let me ask, when did you guys know that it was official, right? Obviously that's big. If there's you know, some type of exec kind of calling you to the carpet, that's already a big step. But you know, there's still going to be the family, the friends, the people who haven't heard you on the radio yet that still don't believe in it. When did you guys believe in it or know that you guys had actually made it?
Well,
go ahead, Al.
I think for me personally, you know, we all went through different experiences, you know, so I think for me personally, when we got the call saying that we were doing the promo tour in Japan, I think for me, that's when I said, okay, something's going on, you know. I mean, we had already done, you know, promo tours and things like that, but it got really real when we went overseas, and you know, real money was being made, and that whole travel situation. For me, that's when things started to actually turn into a business, and Troop started charting on charts and Billboard and all that kind of stuff. So that Japan trip for me. What about you, Steve?
Well, you know, I listened to 1580 K-Day all the time as a kid. So every song that came on K-Day was big to me back then. So I think when we were at Tilly's house and Mamacita came on the radio and they was like, this is Pasadena's own here, you know, and they played Mamacita. Yeah. I think that day for me was the sign that we had a lot of potential, because that song sounded really good on the radio. Yeah. So that day I was like, okay, this could be what we want it to be, you know.
Yeah.
But I knew we was on. Once I was sitting up in Gerald Levert's face and he was singing the songs all in our face like that. I was like, we cracking, you know, this is popping, you know.
Yeah.
I was excited when we met Gerald. I knew we were on our way because me and Alan, we were such big Gerald and Levert fans. We were just huge, we were just big fans. So when we met Gerald and he was singing the songs that he wanted us to sing, you know, I was just blown away that we were in the presence of people who had really made it. Like, it's right here. Like our energy is matching what we want, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah. That's it was on for me, man. But anyway.
But no, that's dope. That's dope. Shout out to the late, great Gerald Levert, man. I don't think people realize how much this man had his hand in bringing so much talent to us. You know, like, you know, just kind of the revisionist history as we get the chance to kind of go back and digest and talk to some of our artists. I'm starting to realize how much Gerald like really dominated that era. Not just what he put out, you know, with himself or with groups where he was vocally participating, but just in the industry as a whole. So definitely, man, I want to shout him out because he was big. He was bigger than I thought he was, and I already thought he was huge. You know what I mean?
Well, he had, Gerald came with a lot of respect in the industry and just a classic man, you know, just a classic guy, you know.
Big energy.
Gerald was the one that, you know, taught us basically how to represent ourselves, you know. When I got the news that he had passed, it was unbelievable. It was you know, with us being so close to him, it was it's just kind of unbelievable. But Gerald's somebody else that without him, we wouldn't be who we are today.
Yeah. No question.
No question at all. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's no disrespect to your own greatness. Not that I took it that way. But sometimes, you know, people take that type of statement and they try to overanalyze it. Obviously, you guys had the talent. You guys came together in the right time, right place to make that happen. But for him to have the eye and the ear to be able to pick up on so much talent is just incredible. It's just incredible to me. So definitely, we thank him for just blessing us with acts like you guys as far as paving that way. And then, you know, not just sitting back and doing his own thing and collecting the checks. He went out and actively, you know what I mean, put people in the game and make sure that the vibe
was hot.
Yeah. And he ain't put out no trash. He did not put out trash. Like I have not heard one act that he rocked with that I was like, man, I know like 5 of their songs. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's not one. So that's just crazy. That's just crazy. But Flash, past that, right? You guys have made it. You guys, you know, you're on top. You got the albums out. They're selling. What kind of maintained the cohesiveness of the group? Because we hear about so many times where these groups kind of get success and then they immediately fall apart. But it seems like you guys kind of stood the test of time. So what brought that cohesiveness to kind of keep and pull you guys together constantly?
Well, we had the same issues that other groups have. We went through our falling out and our fighting with each other and our disagreements. We went through all of that, but what stood the test of time was the unconditional factor that we came here to get. Okay. You know, that unconditional, that at the end of the day, that is who that person is, just like I am who I am, you know. And just like I would want somebody to love me unconditionally and understand me, I have to be willing to give that without expectations, you know.
That's big.
Well, that's the magical thing about truth. Me and Rodney was talking about it the other day, and I was telling him that we've seen groups come and go and fall off, like you said, and but it was a magical thing that when we all committed and we all had that meeting and we decided that we were going to go in this direction together, we kind of all knew what it was going to take.
Yeah.
And we honestly, every single one of us committed to that, and we're still committed to it today.
Right.
And like Steve said, we've had our disagreements, our misunderstandings, but through this journey, I've learned to respect everybody's individual personality, and like Steve said, you're not gonna see eye to eye all the time, but are you gonna choose to understand? Are you gonna choose to still participate, even though the group might have made a decision to do this over here? And I love, and I so appreciate every one of the guys that we were able to do that. And I feel so blessed and pleased that we are still here, still making records, still touring. And we've managed to keep that cohesiveness. And I think we're past that stage now. Now it's about growing our business and being interested in other things in the industry. And investing, making investments and doing those things together. So we're exploring those things right now. Okay, we've done this. Now what can we do to invest in some other things that can help it bring wealth and continue our legacy? We have children that are artists. Steve got a son, man. Steve, you got 2 boys and a daughter that's doing amazing things in music right now. And I got a 6-year-old little girl that's she coming up. She coming up. So it's the whole journey with the cohesiveness and where we are today. We have some goals we want to make. We all set these goals, and so we're headed in that direction. But we couldn't do it without the cohesiveness. So it's awesome to be one of those groups that's considered to stick working.
Yeah, no, far too often, man. We hear those stories end just tragically. And I'm not saying the situations where somebody can't be there, a loss of life type of situation. But just tragic from the standpoint of couldn't get along, couldn't, keep maintaining the magic. Sometimes the industry is a little fickle. The charts are a little fickle. Those things change on you. Direction of where the record company or whomever wants to push you that direction sometimes breaks people apart. So it's always good to see that some of our artists can, even though those little things are going to happen, still stay together, still keep moving forward. And then, later in life, like you guys saying, move on to other ventures and, keep doing music at the same time. So that's dope, man. Shout out to you guys for just that test of time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's all about ownership now.
Mm-hmm.
And a legacy to leave. It's that's why I'm so excited about the youngsters that's coming up, especially our children that's coming up behind us. You want to leave something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have to.
Yeah. But I gotta ask, I want y'all to share at least one memorable moment right now with us. Y'all know y'all have plenty of stories, plenty of, y'all been relevant for so long, but if you just
kind of memorable moment? What kind of memorable moment?
You got categories. He said pick a category.
Right, but just one that just pop up to your head. Just share one with us.
A memorable moment.
So many, man. I mean, I remember one memorable moment for me was performing at the Forum in Los Angeles and seeing the Whispers in the front row, Janet on the side of the stage, Jermaine in the front row. Like, that was a memorable moment for me when we performed with Hammer in LA in our hometown, and all those celebrities and everybody came to see us. I mean, I don't think there was another day like that, except for maybe when we did I'm Not Souped on Arsenio, that matches that. You know, and I'm Not Souped on Arsenio is one of my biggest moments, memorable moments as well.
Yeah,
that performance was off the chain.
One of mine, going back to when we first began to think that we were doing something big. We were in Wisconsin, and we had went to the mall. Remember that, Steve?
Yeah.
All got shut down. The five of us, we're walking to the mall. We're just shopping. You know, people started to notice. And by the time we were getting out there, remember, we couldn't even get into the limo.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was just chaotic. A sea of people out there. That's something I'll never forget. And that's one of those moments where I said, okay, something going on. Just turn it into something. Yeah. I remember Wisconsin.
Sitting on Donnie Simpson's couch was one of those moments too, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know?
After watching him for so many years. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let me ask, does that limo moment outside the mall, does that qualify as one of the craziest fan moments you guys have ever had?
One of them.
That's one
we
of them.
We had several, but that's definitely one
of them. That's one of them.
It got worse.
We had a time, I forget where we were, Steve. Remember, it was early in the game. We had just done the show, and we got back to the hotel, and it was one of those triple deck hotels, and it was women all on the balconies when we got.
Yeah. I don't know. We were in the Carolinas or something down there.
Okay, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
It was one of our beginning shows. Done the show, came back to the hotel, and we couldn't even get to the room.
It was just so many people. You know, it was amazing, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sea of women that y'all had to swim through.
We had to swim, man. We had to swim. We had to swim.
Hey, you
swim or die.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. You gotta survive, right? You gotta
those
survive.
moves y'all got, I'm trying to tell you. The moves, that's what do it. I'm trying to tell you that move.
So I'm glad CC brought up the moves, right? So you guys were known for the moves, for the choreography, for, you know what I mean? Like y'all, not only were you singing something that evoked emotions and good times for us, but visually you guys always gave that to us. Was that part of the direction, you know, when you guys first came together? Was that like very intentional, or something that just kind of you developed into?
Well, no question. You know, we were coming behind New Edition. New Edition gave birth to the idea of us. Okay. So the fact that New Edition was tight the way they are, we had to have entertainment as a part of what we did. And for me personally, I being a dancer before I became, I knew how to dance against people. I knew how to compete against people when it comes to perform. Whatever dance Alan did great, we all learned how to do it great. Whatever I did really, really good, we all learned how to do it. And we did that with all 5 members. And that's what created what we did on stage, because now you haven't seen what we're doing, except if when somebody's dancing against somebody, but it's a single person. You haven't seen a group getting down, like, you know, a group getting down against somebody.
Okay.
So that was our whole thing, strict competition. We really wanted to set the tone for the groups behind us to even go further, and not even about just dancing, but just the quality of performance coming behind New Edition. We wanted to make it where the groups coming after Troop, you have to be a certain way. And with Jodeci was like, forget that, and went the totally opposite, and that worked. You know, so it was like, okay, damn, you know. Swag is swag, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, dancing was our thing, man. Dancing was our thing, bro. You know, all of us wanted to be like Mike, you know what I'm saying? So that was just a part of it, bro.
And it was difficult. And it was difficult for me. You know, when I joined the group, I came from the popping world and stuff like that. So I was a lot more stiff. And it was a challenge for me. You know, Steve had to get with me and say, move your body, man, wave your body. I remember being in rehearsal and I was just so stiff. And he would move. Can you move your body? Can you wave, man? But I eventually worked with me. The guys worked with me, and I eventually caught up. So now I've been able to develop my personality in it. And yes, it was definitely deliberate with the dancing. Yes.
Definitely the formula worked out. Sounds like the brotherly love of encouragement and teaching each other definitely worked out for you guys. And definitely, man, the lyrics and the delivery sticks with us and resonates to this day. And you guys have hits, and not saying other artists don't, right? We love our legends because they have things that stick with us. But you guys have those hits where I just see people just belting it out. You know what I mean? When it comes on, some of you guys' songs are sung like no others. As far as the crowd participation and people really chiming in and knowing all the words and feeling the groove with it. So how does that make you guys feel? Obviously you got new music, you guys are pumping, you guys are bringing us new vibes and new emotions, but those still have to kind of stick with you and pop up from time to time when you guys are moving around. So how does that love still feel to this day, that just to hit everybody screaming like the 22-year-old that she just showed up to have a good time, her mama and her grandma right there with her singing it to the top of their lung capacity? How does that feel?
All the generations. Yeah.
It feels wonderful, man. There's nothing like it. It's not a lot of things that can compare to that. It just lets you know that you were right. You were right. I was right. That download that I got, that was right. Now I have to remind Alan, let him sing it before he steps out to sing. All I do is think of you. I was like, let him sing it.
Yeah.
Everybody is singing it.
Every time I step out to sing that song, I hear that small voice. Let him sing it out. Let him sing it. And so
we don't have to sing that song. We do not have to sing that song in concert. The audience, our fans, will sing that song for us, and there's no feeling like that, man.
It's a warm feeling. When the music comes on for All I Do, and we drop down, and it's a rise from the crowd. The energy rises up, so
it's different. Yeah,
you can't help but feel warm and feel accepted and feel appreciated. This is why we do this. I remind myself when I feel that feeling, this is why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be here right now. And I always look to the side and see my guys. I've been so amazed just to watch them. I watch them on stage,
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing feeling. It's hard to describe.
But I'm that fan. So, I'm that fan.
And clearly you are not alone, CC.
Because I sit there, I be right there. Y'all ain't even gotta sing it, but I'm gonna lip sing it and I'm gonna do it for you. I'm that fan.
Like I don't even have to be in the environment. I would love to see you guys whenever you guys come out this way. But I don't have to have you guys there to realize it's probably crazier when you are there, because they go crazy regardless. They can play that in the club, they can play that in a restaurant, and people will start belting that thing to the top of their lungs like they're you guys.
Yes.
So that has to be crazy.
Yeah, we were fortunate to get one of those, man.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
fortunate to be able to get one of those kind of songs, man, that last a lifetime, you know.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
I do have one more question though, but what is something that y'all to tell y'all younger self right now?
Mm.
Take your business serious right now. Today, I would tell the young Steve just getting signed to Atlantic, you have not landed in the money tree per se, so respect each dime. Stay with your mother. You're only 18. Stay in the relationship with your mom, the lady that created you. Stay there. Get as much as you can while you're getting these hit records early in your career. Stay under that nurturing so that you can become Steve. Don't get all in relationships and all of that stuff, because now you're gonna take a sidetrack in your goal, this goal that we've been planning, son. You know, so I would tell my younger self to stay focused and stay at home, even while you're having hits with Troop. Stay home and continue to learn and grow, because at 19 years old, 18, 19, 20, 21, for me, I still needed much more listening going on than the actions, you know.
Yeah.
And it's hard, you know. You say, what would you tell your younger self? I'm gonna be honest. A lot of stuff my parents did tell me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. A lot of stuff my uncles did tell me, but like Steve said, you 19, 20, 21, 22. It's hard to really apply what you've been told. It's hard to apply that. So if you can,
especially with a hit record,
and you have someone that you respect, that their opinion, a mother, a father, uncle, a close friend of the family, you want to try to get some type of guidance on your contracts, and don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be afraid to go seek out the correct answers, and don't be afraid to support your own self financially while you're pursuing your dreams and your opportunity. A lot of people sit back and wait on somebody else to come out their pocket for the flyers or the studio time or you understand what I'm saying? So invest in yourself. Invest in yourself and ask questions. Study your craft. I would say, I think I was smart young, but my communication was young. My communication was young. So I missed a lot of stuff. And you don't want to wait till you 40. Now, if you have to wait till you're 40, then it's never too late to get it right.
Yeah.
But if you can, don't spend a lifetime going in circles when you can just be smart. Go talk to somebody that knows the craft.
Yeah.
And believe in yourself. We can literally just do about anything that we want to do if we put our minds to it. So
I agree.
Keep going for your goals and stay steadfast, stay consistent. As long as you stay consistent, even those times where you feel down or you feel, I don't feel like getting in the studio today. I don't, man, I got to call this lawyer and talk about what this contract is. In your consistency, you'll see success.
Definitely some gems. Definitely some gems.
I want to share something. I want to share something with my boy Steve. Hold on. Okay, hey.
Ooh. How nice is that?
I do. Number 9.
Bring it closer.
Bring it closer.
Yeah, bring it closer.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Come on, Steve.
Come
on,
on,
man.
congratulations, man. I love
Hey,
it.
that's Brand Artist Coalition. And my distribution company with Stone Paxton is still working okay.
That's so awesome, man.
I
Congratulations.
had to share this with you. I've had it for a while, but I just opened it a couple days ago. And I had to share this with you today again. Quarantine.
That's nice,
dope.
man.
That's dope.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yes, thank you.
You did a good job on that too.
Thank you, man.
That's awesome, bro.
Thank you.
Dope.
Thank
That's
you.
dope.
Yes. I'm all proud about it.
You
Hey
should
man, hey, you got to celebrate your victories, man, because you never
Yeah.
know when it's gonna be your last one. You know, it's not bragging on yourself when you're just telling people what you did. Hopefully, you inspire somebody else to do. You know
Right.
what I mean, something bigger than what you did. So
Right.
take your victories, brother. Take your victories.
In the music game, it's not easy to do. You're right. It's not about bragging. It's just about sharing achievements so that other people can see that it can be done. You know,
Yeah, because that make me want one.
that's one of the reasons. One of the
Look,
reasons.
y'all inspired me. Shoot,
Well,
y'all
I mean,
inspired me.
we're all inspired to do these things that we love doing. You know what I mean? I mean, if it wasn't for Michael and O'Brien and Peebo Bryson and Lionel Richie and all these people that I grew up listening to, it's obviously something was planted, and I went for it. And then meeting Steve was a blessing, and my life was changed. You know, so yeah, it's just about sharing information. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to mention too. We got some merchandising and stuff. So
Okay.
you wanna go to www.67kings.com.
Say it again.
www.67kings.com.
67kings.com.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Check it out.
But and before we get
Drop all your
into
social medias where everybody can follow you. And
Go for it, Stevie.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at I am Steven_N and at Steven_speaks. And that's pretty much it for me.
okay.
I'm on the IG, Alan McNeil.3. And I'm on Facebook. Just Google my name. Just Google Alan McNeil and everything will come up. And visit my, you want to catch me directly, visit me at www.alanmcneilmusic.com.
All right.
okay, so we're gonna give y'all one question apiece. It's just a fun fact question. So for mine, I would say if you could trade places with one person for one day, who would you choose and why did you choose that person?
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say, I'm just thinking about it, and I've been posed that question before. I think I'm just gonna stay me. I don't know what nobody else got going on. It might look good over there. It might be looking nice and green.
It's just for a day.
One day,
It's
just for one day.
That one day could be
24
bad.
hours.
He said, "What if he chose the wrong day?"
Yeah, what if I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say me, y'all.
Okay. All right.
What
Well,
you got, Steve?
Honestly, I would have to say Michael Jackson, man. If I could just exchange one day being Mike right before he go on stage at a concert and I get to be him on stage one time.
That's gotta be exciting.
In front of a sea of people screaming and crying and singing the song. And oh man, that would be my day right there.
Yeah. That shows that you built for it, right? I want to be Mike when he gets off stage. I don't want to quantum leap into Mike when he gets right on stage, right? Because I'll tarnish that dude's reputation. But once he gets off stage, I want to see that.
What that life like? I hear you.
Right.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah, it's got to be crazy. All right, so let me ask you guys, right? You guys started off talking about the promo tour in Japan. Obviously, you guys are well versed, well traveled, well known all over the world. But if you guys had to pick one place that Troop hadn't gone and performed, whether it's a building or whether it's a country or what have you, what would that place be?
South Africa.
Yeah, there you go. So there Egypt.
You know, South Africa somewhere, Ghana.
That end. Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
It'd be dope. Take it back to the motherland.
Yeah.
And before we get off, is there anything y'all want to share with y'all fans or with the audience right now?
Yeah, I just want to remind the audience that they can catch my documentaries, Tales of a Boy Band, streaming on Tubi. Day One's season 1 and season 2 streaming on Tubi. Like Alan said, we have a lot of music out. I have a solo album out called Swept Away. I have a solo album out called The Wedding Singer. And like Alan said, Alan has a few albums out. Quarantine.
Loving Me is about to drop.
Nice.
Loving Me is about to drop. I'm about to drop another 9, Steve.
That's nice, man. I'm going to finish the 60s Baby, man.
Well, come on, man. Give it to him.
I am. I'm going to finish it.
Oh, man. Y'all going to love 60 Babies. I mean, he goes back to the 60s. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Nice stuff, Steve. And visit the website, www.67kings.com. Go check that out. And look out for Loving Me, the new album by Alan McNeil from True. We'll be in Chicago November 20th. We'll be in Savannah, Georgia, December 3rd. Okay. Steve, you just booked Houston, right?
Yeah, we're going to be in Houston December 18th. So we're going to make our rounds. So be looking out for Troop in a city near you coming next year, 2023. It's on and popping. Check out our new single, our latest single, Forever. Okay. It's out right now. You can check out me and Alan's single. We have a single called Lady of Life that's out right now. Just support us. We appreciate it.
That's and wait a minute, y'all didn't drop. What's that Atlanta date? What's that Atlanta date?
We're working on it. We'll work on it for you.
keep us posted, man. Keep us posted. I want to be in the building and feel that energy for real.
Thank you guys so much for having us on your platform, and I consider you guys the gatekeepers.
No question.
You guys deliver us to the fans and to the people, so we appreciate that.
Oh, we appreciate you guys, man. You guys are legends. Definitely go check them out, man. They already hit you with the websites. They told you that they got music all over the place, man. So go and add some of this stuff to your playlist. I think you're gonna find some hotness, man. I love to get you guys on our music review as well, if you guys are open to that, because I definitely think that you guys have been making the hits for a while, and I love to hear some of that new energy and bring it to our people as well.
And I forgot to tell people about all the songs I wrote and produced as a producer.
Come on, Steve.
Right, man. I was a part of a production crew called the Underdogs. I've written songs like Take You Down, No Air, Gots to Be by B2K, Why I Love You by B2K, Why You Want to Change Me, Stutter, One, Tyrese. I mean, so many. I did a lot of work. Your Man Ain't Me, Chris Brown. Shoot, all 62 songs on the Dream Girl movie and soundtrack. Act 3, Kung Fu Panda. I'm on Sing 2 right now.
Awesome.
Just tons of writing and producing and work, while doing Troop, So I forgot to mention that. I gotta give myself some flowers on putting all that studio time in, you know.
Good work, Steve. And
Sure.
and for those artists out there that looking for distribution, visit brandartistcoalition.com.
Brand Artist Coalition.
Brandartistcoalition.com is a good company, and we can definitely help you get out there and get your music heard.
Let me get these vocals right. Let me get these vocals right.
Come on now. Come on now.
I want to hear the CC
I'm
album.
a stick with journalism.
Hey, let's get the CC album going.
I'm a background
Okay.
dance for you. I'm not gonna sing though, CC. I'm not singing.
That's right. That's right.
But I definitely want to say thanks for interviewing with us today. It was a pleasure to get to know y'all journey a little bit better. And I want to give y'all roses today. You know, y'all are awesome. I'm still pumping y'all music. I'm gonna go back and listen to the new music. But you know, just thank you. And I wish y'all nothing but the best for 2023 and on. You know, continue to be the best that y'all can be and continue y'all journey. And I can't wait to see y'all when y'all come to Atlanta. I'm manifesting it for next year, because I know y'all already got y'all stuff for this, but for next year, I can't wait to see you so y'all can do y'all moves, and I'm gonna be yelling and be like, hey, I'm in the crowd, I'm doing it, but I'm there.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Definitely. Continue success, man. And we look forward to hearing from you guys again, hopefully. But we'll definitely make sure that we follow the works, man. Go check out the catalogs, go look at the documentary, go check out the websites. These gentlemen got a whole lot of good stuff going. So support, one more time, support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all have a blessed day.
All right, thank you guys. Be blessed.
Appreciate it,
All
fellas.
right.
Yes.